Well, this is a gorgeous time of day to be making a video. It's 8:40 p.m. on Main Island, and this is what it looks like over this way. So nice. The sun is really quite bright as it sets. Can't even see it. Anyway, just continuing on this thread of food healing, my food lovership that is dysfunctional, because there's actually a very functional food lovership, and that is when I'm eating food consciously, which I'm not forcing myself to do at the moment. I'm really just working on my judgment. Having judgment that food has been my lover is just not really a good place to heal from. It's like there was a reason food filled a certain need. And the other thing that I find that food is helpful for when you eat extra food is that it takes the rising energy that if there's a lot of mental looping going on, food helps bring that down. So if you're spinning in your head, food can sort of quell all of that, whether it's anxiety or just spinning or whatever you call it. So that's sort of another healing property of using food. And it's a lot, well, if you're eating decent food, it's not as dangerous for you as other things that one might do. Anyway, just wanted to share that I'm working on getting out of the judgment around this food as my lover thing. Judgment is just such a pattern. Trying not to fall. These are nice barnacles on the rocks. And I'm just feeling the funk, I think, that the food is trying to help numb right now. There's funk. There's stuff I just don't want to feel. It's all part of unwinding the whole pattern here. I did do my self-pleasure practice this morning, as I am really sticking with that. It's like I'm not taking anything away. I'm just including, I'm going to use food. I am using some food in a way that I don't particularly want to make a forever pattern out of. But, eating a little extra. Anyway, I'm not going to get into what I'm eating. No point. I'm well aware, though, that I am using food to take the edge off, to stop the rising energy from spinning in my head, to bring it down, to ground it. I use other practices to do that as well, but I'm getting extra support with the food. So, did my self-pleasure practice this morning. Let's see. What can I say about that? Nothing thrilling about it other than I have a theory that, when you bring blood and oxygen to the tissues, you're enlivening them. And because when you don't use them, they start to get all shriveled, like inside. Anyways, this is a little bit of this is like all oysters. Just tons and tons of oysters. Too bad. I guess it's such a waste. I'm going to get onto the rocks here. So, yeah, it's very mechanical what I'm doing in my practice, in the sense that I'm sort of massaging my vulva and bringing blood and oxygen there just through massage and touch. You know, it's like the tissue is touch starved. I mean, it hasn't been entirely touch starved, but if you look at the span of my life, it's been under touched. And so as you get older, these tissues are losing estrogen, which keeps them happy and plump. And so, you know, like the clitoris has legs and vestibules that can start to shrivel with not enough use. So that will affect your clitoral orgasms. And there's been a lot of downplay of clitoral orgasms, you know, in favor of G-spot and cervical, which are awesome. No joke. But if your clitoris isn't happy, you know, it's going to affect everything else. Everything is connected. So that's why I'm focusing on that right now. And but I will be tuning into my cervix soon, because I like to keep it moving around and do different things. Keep the practice rotating as I'm inspired, with no set structure, just intuition of what feels like it would be useful and what would feel good. So yeah, there was a little bit of pleasure for sure. Nothing explosive or extraordinary, because things are needing to get tended to and built up again, all of the tissues. So I'm not pushing for anything. I'm just trying to be attentive and stay with sensation and breath and sound. And just knowing that I am taking ownership. I'm taking matters into my own hands, because use it or lose it, especially when you're in menopause, postmenopause, right? We have to really work this. So that's all I have to say today. Cheering you on wherever you are in your journey with food as lover, or re-engaging and yoni bonding and creating hormones from your own sexual energy, like engaging in these erogenous zones is so important for the hormones. So to be continued, cheering you on wherever you're at, and talk to you tomorrow. Bye.